got your message, understood it, and gave feedback. Do you understand that? So communication is the process of sharing information, ideas, or feelings between people and making sure they are understood. It is not just about talking, it's also listening, interpreting, and responding. Like now, the game where we did the whole one word, one story, we saw that in the game we saw that we all had to communicate with each other to have an idea of what we're trying to say. So if somebody did not understand what the last person said, they would have been able to use a word to continue the story. Am I right or am I right? Are you all understanding? Are you all understanding? Yes. So feedback is very essential in communication. So let me have a So if I tell you blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, boom, what are you going to do? You spit it out another message. So what I was trying to describe here is that when you don't understand what someone is saying, you will not be able to communicate. So you're not able to give essential feedback. So communication is understanding that, oh, I have to understand what this person is saying and give a reasonable feedback. So now we have my co-speaker here in our midst. Is that speak one more Khadijaht? Okay, so do we all have an idea of what communication is? Do you have an idea of what communication is? What's communication? Yes, because you didn't sound sure, you didn't say that. So, what's communication?
Communication is the act of passing information to people, either written, oral, or body signals.
What's the one thing I added? It's one thing for us.
Understanding and response.
So I said that's actually the definition of it. It's fair on purpose. But one thing I wanted to add was feedback. So feedback is very essential in communication because without proper feedback, it's possible that your message was not passed across and you can get misunderstood. Do you understand? When you get misunderstood, you have fights, you have arguments, or people don't carry out the tasks as they were meant to. Do you understand? So now if I make a flyer, or how did you find out about the meeting? To your mom. Okay. So that means her mom probably saw an information somewhere about the meeting. And then she responded, she gave feedback. So that information she found out rather, communicated to her. So she was able to give a positive feedback. Do you all understand? So if you don't have any feedback, even if it's not positive, if you don't have any feedback at all, you are not able to be sure or be certain that you actually communicated to someone. So the next thing we'll talk about is public speaking. Does anybody know or have an idea of anybody that they feel like is a great speaker? Someone that you feel like, oh, I love when this person talks. Doesn't have any person that you have in mind. Or has anybody wanted to have people listen to them? I know I want to have people listen. If you have wanted to have people listen to you, please raise up your hand. Okay. A lot of people want to listen. Okay, no problem. But then, public speaking is a way to ensure that your idea or your message is carried out. So, for me, someone that I know that truly makes me feel like that I truly want to listen to is my pastor. And I feel like one of the reasons why is because he's very passionate about when he wants to preach. So most times it's the passion that speaks to me. So when we understand what makes a great speaker, because none of you have examples, but there are three things that make a great speaker. What they say. So what they say in terms of, okay, how does that apply to me? Whether it's part of my interests. And pastor's case is like gospel, I'm a Christian. And then how they say it can be how they put the message across. It's very relatable. And finally, the vibe that they give, the energy that they give, and that's passion. He has so much passion crying out his message that it makes it so believable. So those are the three things that you should think about whenever you want to public speak or you want to say something. What is the message you are trying to pass across? How are you going to say it? And what energy would you use to say it? So public speaking is the act of delivering a message to an audience in a clear, structured, and engaging way with a goal of informing, inspiring, persuading, or entertaining. I will say that again. Public speaking is the act of delivering a message to an audience in a clear, structured, and engaging way with a goal of informing, so sorry. Thank you for your feedback. Public speaking is the act of delivering a message to an audience in a clear, structured, and engaging way with the goal of informing, inspiring, persuading, or entertaining them. Are we all together? Public speaking is the act of delivering a message to an audience. Public speaking is the act of delivering a message to an audience in a clear, structured, and engaging way. Are we all good with spelling? Yes. With the goal of informing, inspiring, I'll say it again. Public speaking is the act of delivering a message to an audience in a clear, structured, and engaging way with the goal of informing, inspiring, persuading, or entertaining them. So there are 3 C's that are very essential in public speaking. So we have clarity. No, don't give me this. It's just for you to listen. I just want you to get the definition. Should I take it again? Public speaking is the act of delivering a message to an audience in a clear, structured, and engaging way with the goal of informing, inspiring, persuading, or entertaining them. Are we all together now? Yes. Okay. So there are 3 things that are very essential when you want to talk in front of people. So I said public speaking is about delivering a message. So you must have a very clear message. Your message must have clarity. So when somebody hears it, they don't misunderstand you. They don't take it for like you're saying it's something else, and like it is structured. Can we all be together? Yes. Did you all hear me? Yes. So I said the first thing that's essential in public speaking is clarity. Can we all say that? Clarity. Thank you. So clarity is make sure that your message is easy to understand. Connection is the second thing. Engaging your audience so they listen and respond. So whenever I notice that we're making noise, I try to get your attention. Because if I'm talking while you are busy, I will be making noise. I won't be communicating. Do you understand? So I have to always ensure that I'm connected with the audience I'm speaking to. So there must be a connection. And the third and final thing is confidence. You must always be confident. So public speaking is using your voice, your body, and mind to communicate a message. So we understand that in the beginning of class, that communication is not just about talking. Body language plays a part in communication. Am I right? So public speaking is not just about holding a microphone. It's about being able to share an idea. So now, who can tell me the idea I'm trying to share in this class? Who can understand the idea I'm trying to share? Okay. Perfect. So now you have an idea of what I'm trying to share in the class. So whenever you are doing your public speaking, you must always ensure you have an idea, you have a message, you have a goal you are trying to get your audience to understand. So that's why every person that has a product, a business, must be good at public speaking. That's public speaking is basically speaking to an audience. So you can be online. Even if you have a good business idea, even if you have a good business model, even if you have already designed everything, if you are not able to communicate that idea with people, it's just an idea. Because the only way you can get people to share in that idea, to work in that idea, to buy into that idea, is to public speak. So in every area of our life, public speaking is very essential. So these are some tips to note when public speaking. So public speaking is just a series of behaviors that involve practicing boldness. The same way people can, if you think you are shy, nobody is just a shy person. If you are shy, that means you are practicing shyness. Yes. If you are shy, you are practicing shyness. Being bold did not just come to everybody just like that. You have to have a series of times where you put yourself out there to practice boldness. So you have to also learn new things worth sharing. If I didn't prepare a class to teach, I won't have anything worth sharing. I won't have anything to say to you because I did not prepare. So when you want to public speak, you have an idea, yes, but learn things to make your idea worth sharing. And final thing is sharing and learning what they did wrong. Even now, after this class, I'm going to also go back and be like, okay, what did I say wrong? What did I do better? Because there is no epitome of, this person is the best public speaker. You continue to learn over and over again. Do you understand? So what are the three things I said? Practicing boldness, learn new things worth sharing, and yes. So sharing and learning what you did wrong. So it's by practicing boldness that you can be a better public speaker. So you are never stuck at being bad. You're never stuck at being a bad person. You just have a series of behaviors that. Sorry, can I get your attention? Can I get your attention? I need a response. Yes or no? Yes. Thank you. So if you feel like you are stuck at, I can never be a good public speaker, I always mess up, it's because you are not practicing enough. So you can never be stuck at being a bad public speaker. You just need to practice more. So public speaking is basically practicing. So the more you public speak, the better you become at it. The second thing I would like to talk about is your accent and authenticity. So I think this is something that a lot of Nigerians struggle with because we want to over-exaggerate our accents. And sometimes, is it just me or it sounds funny? Am I the one that thinks so? So it sounds funny, I mean? Exactly. So sometimes when we try to exaggerate our accents, we sound very funny. Okay, I think let me come get my bag. It's beside Mr. Leslie. So, that's why we should stay true to ourselves. We stay true to who we are. So an accent is just, what I wrote here is, it's just due to your environment. People that live in China have Chinese accents. People that live in Korea have Korean accents. People that live in Nairobi have Nairobian accents. People that live in Nigeria have Nigerian accents. So the two things you should worry about when speaking is your diction. So your diction is not necessarily how you sound or how your phonetics is. It's more about how the words are pronounced. Now let me use an example. Before, recently, the word obviously, O-B-V-I-O-U-S-L-Y. Does everybody know that word? Yes. Okay, so apparently it's actually pronounced obviously, but it's pronounced obviously. So that is a wrong use of that word because that's not appropriate diction. Do you understand? It has nothing to do with my phonetics or how I sound, but has to do with how the word is like made, like the diction of the word. I know. Does everybody do diction in school? Not everybody. But when you teach English language, I'm sure they break the words into how the diction, that's what I can use. The sounds, thank you very much, of how the word. So the O being the word obviously is O, not O. Do you understand? But it's spelled O. Do you understand? But it's not O, it's O. I don't understand what I'm saying. Yes. So now the correct pronunciation rather, is obviously, not obviously. So that has nothing to do with my accent, but has to do with the diction of the word. Another thing is articulation. Can we all say that? Articulation. Okay. So I want to do an exercise. So I hope everybody has a pen that is for them. Yes. Okay, so I usually put it in your mouth. What should you say? Like, I need to say like a sentence, like my name is, and you say your name. My name is. Try and speak when you're doing like. My name is. Can you do that again? My name is. You try and make sure you're as articulate as possible. Continue. My name is. Say it again. My name is. Say it again. My name is. So can you remove it from your mouth? Can you say that statement again? My name is. Is it just me? It feels more articulate. Like it feels like you can say the word better. Like your muscles are exercised. Does everybody feel that way? If you don't feel that way, you need to do it more. So it's an articulation exercise you can do to help your words sound better. So because of the strain of putting the pen in your mouth and talking and doing that over and over again, it makes your word easier to pronounce when you have removed the pen. So it's a way to just improve your articulation. So when you're talking about your accent, you don't need to change your accent to sound funny or to sound like other people. All you need to work on is your diction and articulation. Does everybody understand that? So in your accent, what do you need to work on? Okay. So I urge you all to just practice public speaking. Use your phone if you have a phone. Or you can practice in front of your friend and have them give you feedback. So show up practice your friend and have honest feedback. And whenever you want to public speak or you want to give someone an idea, come with energy. Because if you come with a very demoralized spirit, you will not be able to express your idea well enough. If I came here and I had a very sad and grumpy face, would you guys want to listen to me? You'll be very angry as well, because why are you frowning? So when you come to public speak, you should understand that you also have to show up well. And a way to show up well is by conserving your energy, taking deep breaths. Everybody take a deep breath. Breathe in, out. So it helps you to calm down, calm your nerves. So you show up with energy, you drink water. So you'll be very energetic and you'll be ready to speak to a crowd. And then finally, we'll be talking on the 3 V's of communication. So who has an idea of what 3 V's of communication are? 3 V's. Sorry, can you just raise your hand if you want to say something? You've said lots. So you're looking to see here. Oh, hell, wow. So we have voice, we have verbal, vocal, and visual. Verbal, vocal, and visual. So there's this scientist that is study of communication. His name is Albert Mehrabian. I'll spell it, Albert Mehrabian. So do you all know how to spell Albert? Yes. So Mehrabian is spelled like Mehrabian. So he concluded that communication is 55% visual, Mehrabian, Mehrabian. Excuse me. So he concluded that communication is 55% visual. So I think we've all understood that in the beginning. Remember, one word, one gesture. Does everybody remember? Yes. So it showed that we could communicate easily not easily, but we could communicate a lot more by just our actions. So communication is 55% visual, 38% vocal. So that is your tone, your pitch, and 7% verbal, the actual words you say. So I'll say that again. 55% visual, that's your facial expression, your gestures, your posture. 38% vocal, your tone, your pitch, your pace. And 7% verbal, the actual words you say. So, we're going to be practicing this. 38% vocal, 55% visual, and 7% verbal. So verbal is what you say, vocal is how you say it, and 3 is visual, what they see, what people see. So 7%, what's it? Verbal. 7% verbal, 38% vocal, 55% visual. Do you all understand?
Yes.
Do you all understand?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll practice first for myself. Imagine if I said, I'm fine. And I said, I'm fine. So, between those two statements, did I use the same words?
Yes.
Yes. But when my reaction, sorry, when my expressions the same?
No.
So in the first one, was I really, do you think I was really fine?
No.
But the second one, do you think I was really fine?
Yes.
Exactly. So you can be able to tell that, oh, someone is not fine just by their body language. So it's just that's why verbal is only 7% of your communication. Because of whenever I'm communicating, you're not just saying you're not just hearing what I say, you're looking at me. You're also checking the tone of what I'm saying. So the second thing is vocal. So the first thing I said was verbal, what you say, the words you use. Second thing I'm saying is vocal, how you say it. So I need someone to practice this. I don't want to do the exam. I want you to use 3 gestures or expressions to say one word. Does anybody want to practice? Okay, let me give you ideas. So I want you to practice saying, okay, excited, annoyed, and bored. So, do you understand what I'm saying? Excited, annoyed, and bored. How do you say bored? Okay. So, from her tone, I want you to use your tone to be able to express it. So, you'll be able to guess which one is excited, which one is annoyed, which one is bored. Do you understand the game?
Yes.
Okay, please go ahead. So that's the first one. You all see her? Did you all see her?
Yes.
Okay. Second one.
Okay.
That's the second one. The third one. Okay. So the first, okay, what do you think she was trying to say? Bored. Second, okay, what do you think she was trying to say? Excited. Third, okay, what do you think she was trying to say? What do you say?